You've heard the story of Deborah, the prophetess and judge who led Israel. But there's another woman in that same account whose name rarely gets mentioned. A woman who wasn't a prophet, wasn't a warrior, wasn't anyone special, just a housewife with a tent, some milk, and a hammer. Her name was Jael, and what she did with a tent peg changed the course of Israel's history. This is a story about courage that came from the most unexpected place. About a woman who became a warrior without ever picking up a sword. About the moment when hospitality became an act of war, and a homemaker became a national hero. Most people skip right over Jael's story, but after you hear it, you'll never forget her name. This is the story of the woman who killed a general with a tent peg, and it begins with a cry for help. For 20 years, the people of Israel had suffered under the iron fist of King Jabin of Canaan. His military commander, Sisera, commanded 900 chariots fitted with iron, an unstoppable war machine that crushed anyone who dared resist. Israel had no chariots, no iron weapons, no hope, until a woman stood up.
Barak, son of Abinoam, the Lord has called you.
Prophetess Deborah, I'm just a...
The God of Israel commands you. Go take 10,000 men from the tribes of Naphtali and Zebulun
and lead them up to Mount Tabor. I will lead Sisera, the commander of Jabin's army, with his chariots and troops to the Kishon River and give him into your hands.
Sisera has 900 iron chariots. We have farmers with spears. This is suicide.
The battle is the Lord's, Barak. He will deliver Sisera into your hand.
I'll go, but only if you come with me. If you won't go, I won't go.
Very well. I will go with you. But because of the way you're going about this, the honor will not be yours. The Lord will deliver Sisera into the hands of a woman.
Thank you, prophetess. With you there, the men will have courage.
Yes, but the glory of this victory won't belong to you, Barak. Remember that.
10,000 Israelite men gathered at Mount Tabor when Sisera heard of the rebellion. He mobilized his entire force, 900 iron chariots and thousands of trained soldiers. It should have been a massacre. The Israelites were outnumbered, out-equipped, and outmatched in every way. But then God intervened.
The Kishon River! It's flooding! The chariots! They're stuck in the mud!
Now back! Go! The Lord has gone ahead of you. The Lord has given Sisera into your hands.
Fall back! Fall back! All men retreat! Sir, the chariots are... Leave them! Every man for himself! Run!
Sisera, the great commander who had terrorized Israel for 20 years, abandoned his chariot and fled on foot. His army was being slaughtered behind him, his reputation destroyed in a single afternoon. Exhausted, desperate, and hunted, he ran until he saw something that looked like salvation. A tent.
Please, water.
General Sisera?
You know me?
Everyone knows you, sir. You're the great commander of Jabin's army.
Your tent, your Kenites, aren't you? Your people have peace with King Jabin.
We do. Come in, my lord. Come into my tent. Don't be afraid.
Thank you, thank you. The Israelites are hunting me. If they find me...
They won't find you here. I'll keep watch. Please, rest.
If anyone comes, if anyone asks...
I'll tell them I've seen no one. You have my word.
Water, please. I'm dying of thirst.
Of course. Here, milk. It's better than water. It will strengthen you.
You're very kind. Your husband, is he here?
Heber is away. I'm alone.
Good, good. Listen, I need to rest just for a short time. If anyone comes to the tent, anyone at all, tell them there's no one here. Will you do that?
I will.
Thank you. Just need to close my eyes for a moment.
Rest now, great commander.
Sisera fell into an exhausted sleep, never suspecting that the woman who offered him shelter was about to change history. Jael stood in her tent, looking down at the man who had terrorized her neighbors for 20 years. The man whose chariots had crushed families, whose soldiers had burned villages, whose brutality had made mothers weep and children orphans. He trusted her because she was a woman, because she was weak, because she was nobody. He was wrong.
Lord God of Israel, guide my hand. For Deborah, for Israel, for every woman who has wept under this monster's reign.
Has anyone seen Sisera? Anyone? There's a tent ahead, Kenites! Check it! He could be hiding anywhere! Is anyone there? We're searching for...
Are you looking for Sisera?
Yes! Have you seen him? Which way did he go?
Come, I will show you the man you're looking for.
Show me where?
Inside my tent.
By all the... Is that?
Sisera, commander of Jabin's army, he came to me for shelter. I gave him milk. I covered him with a blanket. And when he fell asleep, I fulfilled the word of the Lord.
She killed Sisera. The Lord delivered him into the hands of a woman, just as Deborah prophesied.
After Sisera's death, King Jabin's power crumbled. Without his fearsome commander, the Canaanite army fell apart, and Israel, emboldened by God's deliverance, rose up and destroyed Jabin completely. The land had peace for 40 years, and it all began with a woman, a tent peg, and courage that came from the most unexpected place.
Done, Jael? Is it true? Did you really kill the great general?
I did what the Lord called me to do, child.
But you're not a soldier, you're a homemaker.
That's exactly why God chose me. Sisera never suspected a woman could be dangerous. He thought my tent was a place of safety. He thought I was weak.
And you weren't?
I was terrified. My hands shook, my heart pounded, but fear and weakness aren't the same thing. God doesn't need us to be fearless. He needs us to be faithful.
Did you hesitate when you picked up the tent peg?
For a moment, then I thought of every woman who had suffered under Sisera's cruelty, every child who had lost a father, every mother who had buried a son. And I realized God had put me in that exact place at that exact time for a reason.
You were brave.
I was obedient. Bravery is what you call it afterward.
Jael's story doesn't get told often. It's uncomfortable, violent, unexpected. Woman killing a sleeping man doesn't fit our comfortable narratives about biblical heroes. But that's exactly why it matters. Because Jael reminds us that God doesn't just use the expected. He doesn't just work through soldiers and kings and prophets. He works through homemakers holding tent pegs, through ordinary people in extraordinary moments. Deborah led, Barak fought, but Jael, a woman no one would have chosen, doing work no one would have expected, delivered the final blow that freed a nation. When God called her, she didn't say, "I'm not qualified." She didn't say, "I'm just a woman." She didn't say, "Someone else should do this." She picked up the tools she had, the tent peg, the hammer, the courage God gave her in that moment, and she acted. 40 years of peace followed. The generation grew up free because one woman was willing to be God's instrument. The question isn't whether you're qualified. The question is, when God puts you in position, would you have the courage to act? Jael did, and her name is blessed because of it. This was the story of Jael, the tent-dwelling woman who became a warrior, the homemaker who became a hero. May her courage inspire yours.